hope you're doing well. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I changed the schedule so much as well. I'm trying to be better with my punctuality. Today was the first day to test my punctuality, so I apologise. And for everybody who has been waiting, thank you. I changed the time by nearly 45 minutes, so I apologise. I'll bring up my studio and then I'll get going. All right. All right, so in the here and now, I've still got the previous reading on my desk. I haven't had time to clear it up yet. I'll get to it. It's all right. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, within this Kundalini candle, I call in healing energy into the here and now. I take this flame and put it onto the new Kundalini healing candle. Wait, cancel that. I'm going to chop the top. I need to get fire candle equipment. All right, and I lit that without the fire from that one, so be it. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, please be present here and now. I, child of the divine, am calling in gifts of insight, intuition, wisdom, patience, loving, healing energy for everybody to access at their own leisure at the time that they access this video. I've just carved in the Kundalini shape into that, so here we go. So I'll leave that looking at me so that I can look at the flame. I do sometimes use the flame to intuit messages, but also the smoke from incense. So thank you for rewinding to 2 minutes. That's when I was stopping playing with the camera. So I'll read the first 9 cards, and then I will say hello in chat, and then I will read the remaining 13 cards. This is just something that I do. That's not empty. Whoops. This is just something that I do so that I can keep up with chat and then chat with everybody as we go. But yeah, here we go. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron. Be present here and now as we seek guidance for messages for the fixed signs of the zodiac yearly wheel. They are the Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius. I'm going to pack up the energy of the previous reading. That means I didn't get to make the short for the teaser. All goods. Today is a day of trial and error. Okay. Holy Spirit, bring us messages for the highest good of the entire collective within the fixed, specifically Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Messages of stability, persistence, determination, and loyalty. I will shuffle those back into the deck. It was the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Knight of Swords. So it will be interesting if they come back up in the reading. But here we go. Stability, persistence, determination, loyalty. The World. The World is the middle card. So, for the fixed signs, you guys really have completed something, accomplished something, fulfilled something, or even reached a stage of wholeness within your own experience. Well done. Stabilizing, holding on. Persistence, completing. Determination as well, completing. I feel like that's too big of a stat. Okay, so you closed out. Closed out a cycle and then started to look for something else. Conflicting energy comes through in the future though. But it could be good energy. Oh, you're expressing something, taking a moment, then conflicting energy. A conflicting energy with the world would be good. It would be like closing something out. And what I'm talking about there is the Five of Wands. Conflict energy. What's happening in the love, possessions, the reflection, the expressions, passions, foundation, and becoming. G'day! Enchanted Star 144. How's it going? So, the Emperor falls out in the love and possessions. Stability. That's good. Stability, inheritance, reward for time. Time spent, time honored. Interesting message there. So something started again. Oh my gosh. Something started again. You started something again. We have the first card for the external. Or that could be the 10th. First card for the external. Okay, so I have the first 9 cards. The rest of the cards that pop out, I will put them straight face down. It's 13 more that we're drawing. G'day, Shirley. Sorry I was late. I'm back. I got delayed. If it lands on the table, it sticks. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing them upside down. Holy moly. Okay. That was better. The second time around. I can see, I think, the Ace of Cups. So I'll pop it out. Yep, Ace of Cups, upright. Healing's on the way. So is the Truth with the Ace of Swords. That's supposed to be upright, Spirit. Alright, so the very center of this reading is the World card. And the World card, to me, really talks about completion. Really. So you complete a cycle, you complete some kind of lesson, you complete something here. I definitely feel yin and yang energy, and if this doesn't look like completion for you, it could be accomplishment. So again, I will say I'm reading for the Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius of the zodiac. They make up the fixed zodiac. They bring stability, persistence, determination, and loyalty as 4 ideas for you to understand what energy they bring to the table. Specifically here in the center, I sort of do get like a Pisces sort of energy here. Pisces would be element of water, so to bring it to some kind of relevance to this position here, you may be going through an intense time. There may be some secrets being kept or some secrets being revealed. Also, it may be a time where you're currently experiencing the need to express a certain amount of resilience. So those 3 words are just Scorpio traits. But I do sense immediately that this is drawing you towards being creatively restful. So it's you taking the time to rest when you need to. It's you knowing that self-care looks like whatever it looks like for you, because you're the one living your life. If this means that you've got to give yourself solitude, so be it. Your version of self-love will look very different to other people's. And so give yourself the opportunity to rest and recover. Use your creativity, use your intellect. If you're in a high period of stress, we're coming to the end of Scorpio season. It was eclipse season as well. We're moving towards Sagittarius. We go from being in a fixed sort of setting at the moment to a mutable setting, right? So as long as you're able to engage with the change of seasons, the change of energy as the pace develops, as the pace goes through. Whew. G'day, Rachel. How's it going? In case I missed anybody. And g'day. Hello. I think that's it. I think there's 3 people here. Yeah. Cool. As long as you're getting the rest that you need, as long as you're finding the time to actually reinvigorate your mind, give yourself the experience of actually sleeping for longer. Find out what happens to your body is what I want to say there, because some people can sleep longer and it doesn't affect their bodies, but other people get affected by the excess sleep, right? And so for you, you might be experiencing somewhat of a new experience right now, taking rest when you need it, giving yourself time, space, energy that you require, giving yourself the same loving energy that you used to expel in the previous world, knowing full well that in this space, you're going to have time and energy for everything that you desire to do. And if you don't, then yeah, there's going to be conflict. And the conflict I feel here probably will appear in your expression for your career, or it will reveal as something that you can gain wisdom from. So internally, the way that this presents, I feel like it's really speaking to like that sort of Leo energy in this moment, in the time that you come to this lesson. I feel like your pride might be being challenged, your creativity might be being stifled, and your confidence might be being challenged as well. I don't really like that energy, but coming off the back of a rest, coming off the back of an open new world, you've literally potentially just are going to experience the conflicts that are relevant to what's going on within this new timeline that you've opened up for yourself. Like, ultimately, you're determining how you perceive reality to be treating you, right? Either it's, oh, why is the world against me? Or it is, well, how can I stabilize what's coming through? How can I alchemize? I would almost want to say that the fixed and the mutables might be like a natural alchemist. I don't know. Cardinals would sort of, I don't know. I would love to explore that further. But yeah, to continue on with the reading, I feel like after this time of conflict, really, if it experiences conflict within yourself, this might be you having new ideas, you stabilizing in a new timeline and realizing, well, I want to go in a different direction. I know where I want to go and I know what I want to do. And I'm not willing to put up with people that are going in the opposite direction. I'm not in competition. I can coast at the speed that I want to coast at. And because of that, I can free myself to sort of take back my own authority over my own life and move in the direction that feels good to me. Become the emperor of my own world, if you will. So after the world card, after you completing something, literally moving towards something, or even having a sense of wholeness within yourself, when the Emperor card comes out, it is masculine power, but it doesn't need to be. You can take this how it resonates. It could be you operating in divine masculine, right? But this card is speaking to authority, leadership, and structure. This card here tells me inside your love and possessions position, not only have you stabilized, but you've actually done some work to figure out, well, okay, how would a king and a queen of wands, cups, swords, pentacles act in this situation? How should I be moving forward? It's not so much restricting or augmenting yourself. It's just literally choosing when and how you express yourself. It's giving yourself permission to really exist in the here and now and realize that if you don't express yourself, eventually that will come back for you to express, and then it's going to potentially hurt whoever experiences that expression. So I guess what I'm trying to say there, because the Emperor can be a kind of difficult energy to work through. It can be an energy, especially if you're feeling this in the reverse, right? So in the reverse, this energy is like controlling, stubborn, conflict, loss of power, childish. So if you're in a love dynamic, if you're in some kind of relationship, if you're in some kind of relationship, even a work dynamic where you get your security from, right? If there is a dynamic there where you're not able to bend or they don't bend to you, then there's going to be some sense of stubbornness on either side. So whether that's your experience or an experience that you encounter, let it be something that rolls like water off your back like a duck. I don't even know what I'm saying there. Like water rolling off your back, literally like a duck. The better you're able to put your ego aside, the more you're able to put your ego aside, the less experience encounters that are actually challenging, difficult for you to transmute. The more opportunities you give yourself to hold on to maybe the optimistic side of the spectrum rather than going to pessimism, allowing you to really embody this in your willpower and emotion position. This card here is the Three of Wands. It talks to growth, creativity, and self-expression. As I said, as long as there's no stifling going on, as long as there's no competition energy going on, I feel like the energy that you move through, especially in this card, is great because it can lead you towards being more ambitious inside your career. So I'm getting the energy of people who compete for sales. It's that energy. When you're in competition like that, it can actually push people to work harder, will push people to work better together, especially if everybody is on the same timeline. You've all walked through this portal together. Maybe I'm talking to only fixed signs, and you guys are the ones that are going to stabilize this reality into the experience, right? I don't know how it works fully. I just know that Tarot comes out with different messages every single time, and what I channel is different every single time too. Holy moly, the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, the Star. Holy dooly. All right, I will move on. The Three of Wands and the Emperor. I don't know why that Three of Wands sort of gives me like you're going to be starting something that emotionally feels stable to you. It may not look stable to others, but for you it will be. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. I think it's going to bring a lot of clarity. It's going to bring a lot of balance into your situation, and you're going to feel balanced, is how I feel about that. The reason I say that is because I'm looking at the Queen of Swords. This is in your reflection and your becoming. No, your reflection and your mirror, sorry. I feel like Divine Feminine has taken some kind of ascension, and maybe their Divine Masculine has too. Maybe the other way around. Maybe a Divine Masculine has ascended and a Divine Feminine is following suit. I don't know. Something's happening with the energy where it's like something's happening, and it goes to the Queen of Swords. Anyway, the Queen of Swords talks to... The movement there really talks to communication, intelligence, being objective. I don't know. But it's like it's like both energies walked through. the portal, if you know what I mean. So the way that I'm looking at the mountains inside of the elephant's head, that's really what I'm looking at. It's kind of giving hermited or ascended emperor, and then this divine feminine, potentially, take it how it resonates, or even this Aquarian type presenting energy inside your world, inside yourself. Like, I don't know, you're somebody who's having more ideas at the moment. You've got really clear direction on what you're trying to manifest, what you're calling towards yourself, and you've got a lot of your things in order. That's the energy that I feel there. Like, you have this ability to sort of slow down and look towards. It's not an ability. You have time. Whoever this message is for, you have time. And maybe that's why this comes out first, and then it sort of works its way through. You're somebody who's using your time in a way that's bringing you the results you're looking for. Ultimately, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, I don't know. In this position, I do want to say maybe this is the Aquarius energy that the fix are bringing to the table. So not just the stability, persistence, determination, and loyalty, but also the visionary energy, the independent and intellectual energy. It's like the ability to see from here and see to there, and actually be the kind of energetic bridge for cardinals to meet mutables halfway before meeting each other. Like, it's like this triple dancing thing that these readings have made me more and more aware of. And it's just, I get the sense that even with that Emperor card representing Aries, I just get the sense that you're moving towards things that actually bring you excitement, that you've potentially had inside of your experience since you were very, very young with that Three of Wands. Something that you sought to set out into the world and experience. Yeah, that's what's coming through. And you're doing it. Ultimately, you are doing it. You've stabilized this timeline, literally. For who this message is for, things will resonate. Otherwise, it's okay. Keep your determination. Keep focusing on what you're wanting to bring into the reality. Get slow. Get sensual with it. Bring that Taurus energy into it if you need to. Like, really slow down. Touch the rose. Smell the rose. Bury your nose in the rose. Do you know what I mean? Like, give it a good bit of attention. Like, pay attention to it. Give it the attention it deserves. Like, this is the energy that's coming through. This is a little bit sexual, Spirit. That's weird. All right. So you go out you jump out as this Queen of Swords energy. That's what you're going to be expressing yourself as, apparently, according to this reading. And then you expressing yourself as that, finally, you giving yourself that opportunity to be seen as this Queen of Swords, somebody who has their thoughts in order, somebody who can see a path forward and is moving there, literally by being the gap, being the bridge, energetically. Then we get the Sun card. This card here literally talks to Leo. So this could be talking to literally being proud of everything that you've done. Literally, be proud of everything that you've done, everything that you've accomplished, all the things that you are being and putting creative energy towards. Please continue to do so. Remain confident always. These are just your traits, Leo. But this Sun card mostly talks about happiness, positivity, success, vitality, and clarity, right? So you just expressing yourself as you are came through here, and in that sort of Queen of Swords energy, the Aquarius energy, like, this is interesting to me because the way that the energy seems to be showing up is like you all four of you could be embodying yourselves. You could be actually living your life, living your dream, living your goal, living your dream, living your you're living your best life. I don't know. And I said stop and smell the roses, but like sunflowers came up in that sun card. Like I feel like there's just a change in change in awareness, and people are recognizing themselves more and more and more within the collective experience. Like it's the 3-4 energy of the Three of Wands to the Four of Swords. It's like you've got this stop and go energy that's coming through with the 3-4 for me. And it's just passions moving. Passions moving forward, thoughts stabilizing. It's like this reality that you're creating as you go through it. That's really ultimately what's allowing you to express yourself as this sun energy, like happiness, victory, clarity, like literally. And you walked yourself through this portal ultimately, like whoever this is resonating for, whoever you are, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, it's the way that spirit wants to say it is like, it's about time. Like it's about time you won. It's about time you get the win. It's about time you've looked at yourself. It's about time you chose yourself. It's about time you prioritized yourself. It's about time. Then with Page of Swords energy, Page of Swords, Page of Wands energy coming out next. This card here in your foundation, it tells me that you're using your creativity, curiosity, and enthusiasm in order to push yourself forward. So again, I don't know if this creativity is the Leo sort of energy coming through, or if it's more than that, if it's a mixture of all four. But the way that you guys are showing up, you're showing up in sort of messenger energy to your collective. So you'll be people who are currently inspiring your collective to keep going with whatever they've been going on. You guys, girls, women, are literally helping, I don't know, helping everything stick together, stay together. You're reminding people of why they started things. You're also, I don't know, it's like you're giving back energy to, is it the car? I don't know. It's I've got this sense two ways. It's like you're either with that sun card on top, it's like you're either going forward and you're just challenging all experiences in your reality that don't make sense. It's like you're testing wisdom, you're testing truth, and by testing this, your opposite energy is this, I don't know, it's like nothing really competes against you, nothing really can, so you just doing your own thing, embodying who you are, embodying the message that you carry. It's just you going on your own journey, you being your own light, finding your own light. Thank you, Spirit. You finding your own light and really moving on that. So the sun and Mars might be significant there as well. I don't know. It looks like you're standing on Mars and the sun. This fell on that. It's a connected idea. Thank you, Spirit. So 3 major arcana process us through to this point, and then it leads on to the sun and also the Queen of Swords. Feels like there's something else there. It literally feels like there's something else there. What is it, Spirit? What is there anything else in that corner? Maybe. Two of Pentacles. Okay. There is no, within this spread so far, there is no cup energy. There is no emotions. So that to me tells me there's something about the speed. It's like, internally there's no emotions on the inside. There's no connection on to the inside. There's no what? One sec. Okay, no. The 22nd card is the Queen of Cups. So there is emotion. And so the Queen... Thank you. Sorry. May have ruined the spread for everybody, but now we all know together. So the Queen of Cups sits on top of the world. Queen of Cups energy is healing, intuition, compassion. And it's a little snail. Anyway. There's a message that you're going to deliver quite passionately. There's something that you're going to deliver to people. I don't know if they're going to be happy to hear about it, but it feels as though you've tempered it against your knowledge. It feels as though you've tempered it against your wisdom. And so the way that you process, because then that would put literally the Emperor expression behind two queens, both feminine and masculine. So then Aquarius, Scorpio. Yeah, well, exactly right. This corner feels intense, but it also feels like aloof. Like it feels like this accordion of energy within that side of the reading. Before even spoke about the sun, and the sun was like, no, there's stuff happening over there. Anyway. I am the sun, I am the air, I am everything I need to be now. You really do bring your own, like, it's like you become the inspiration, you become the Ace of Wands. The dragonfly might be significant, I don't know. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy there. Leo signifier here. So when you choose to become who I feel the people who are resonating with this message are like either on the fence about, or you already know who you are. So whether you're on the fence or you know who you are, this Ace of Wands is sort of the way that you're going to do the becoming. So by you expressing yourself passionately, by you showing up and just adding your flair to the mix, I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I'm a bit hungry. Maybe I should grab a snack. Literally, I think I'm a bit hungry. Damn it, I hate eating with the camera, but what do I do? My focus has just shifted away. Did I throw out my lollies? I have chocolate. Snacks. Okay, I got my snacks. Sorry, guys. I'm a mess. Well, I got a joke for you. A camp person comes up to the camp guide and says, I'm a teepee, I'm a widwong, I'm a teepee, I'm a widwong. And then the camp guide says, relax man, you're too tense. And now I'll move on. Oh my God, I make myself laugh. All right, so this passionate thing that's coming up for you, the way that you're manifesting, the way that you're presenting in the world, what is it really? We're at the 9 card mark. It feels like whatever it is, it's been opening doors for you. It's been making you feel like you wake up and you walk on sunshine immediately. There's no real struggle in your moments at the moment. Like this reading definitely is not for people who are struggling. So sorry for everybody that's struggling, but yeah, this reading might not be for you. But I don't know. We're too soon in the reading to dictate that. But I feel like already with the Queen of Cups, crowning this reading, things are going to pan out. So I'm going to say hello in chat. I'm going to see how badly I've been making a fool of myself, and then we'll get on to the reading. So if you've been hanging out and you're not sure if this reading is for you, please use these first 9 cards as a measure of your own making to implore your discernment, please, and make your own decisions. If you feel like you're stressing out with the message that's coming through, it is not for you. Swipe away and come back another day. Leave me a sub and then come back another day. If that happens a few days in a row, don't come back. It's okay. I'm not going to hold it against you. Literally, I don't intend to be for everybody. I try to be for the people that I'm supposed to be for. I don't even know what that means. I'm still finding my tribe. I feel like I'm finding my tribe, right? And so, if these 9 cards didn't resonate with you, let me copy and paste a couple of playlists for you. I have a bunch of playlists here that you can access, but otherwise I will now go to chat and say hello. But yeah, I'm going to get to the rest of it after I've said hello. I really want everyone to feel comfortable, welcomed. I do not mean to not acknowledge chat. And so yeah, if I have missed out on saying hello to you, I will get to it just now, and hopefully you haven't run away because I'm a rude person that just does what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to stop eating these fruit tingles now. I'm a sugar addict. All right. Shirley, you are too kind. All right, I'm just scrolling to the top. Grand Horizons. I love it. I get birdsong a lot here. Enchanted Star, Shirley, hello, hello. Your cat is getting you up at 1. Oh my gosh, is it that late in the morning? Goodness. One 12 at night. So where is Enchanted Star coming from? Cool. People around the world, different time zones. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. She wants food or a litter box clean. Yeah. I miss my cat so much. Literally. She's your boss. I know the feeling. My cats were my boss too. I always tried to make sure they were happy. That was my main thing. Rachel, hello. Kimberly, hello. Oh my gosh, I want the universe to assign me a cat. I would love that. Cats are like their own individual humans. Kimberly Ann, Shirley was spot on. When I first learned Reiki, when I was first learning Reiki, actually, the easiest way that I learned was just take any stone that you like and visualize yourself being inside of it, and then that stone radiating golden white light, divine light. I practiced with an amethyst, but yeah, that worked for me. Rachel! Duck, duck, goose! How's it going? Alright, here we go. Thank you. Do you article? I don't know what that is, Angelina. Every time I see her resonate, oh yeah, I think I'm back to it. I haven't had a fruit roll up in so long. Now I'm craving a HSP. I'm naughty. I know it's covered in like dead bird and dead cow, or dead lamb, sorry, but I like it. 4:40 in the morning. Oh my goodness. I know, wanted to say, do you love arts, like also painted art? I like your energy, sunshine. I will try to send you some. Lots of love. Anyway, hello Angelina and Sook. How's it going? Cool. I caught up with chat. Everybody, hello. Love that. And then we're obviously going to do 13 cards now. So, now I'm going to have... Did you really? It comes from a game. It's not my joke. It comes from World of Warcraft. It's not an original joke. I might be giving away my age. I used to play vanilla. I've already given away my age. I'm turning 35 this month. I'm so old. 35 going on 70. 34 going on 70. That's how I feel. What an exaggeration. Anyway. I'm so dramatic. Yeah. Energy feels good again. I promise I'm going to get into the external cards now. Whoa, Minty. Damn. That was plenty. No more. Nearly died. Nearly choked myself. It's silly. I was born 70, but in 25. Oh my goodness. Isn't age such a funny thing? That literally, I've never had that reaction before. It literally felt like I wanted to cough it all out instantly. Weird, but I'm not coughing out chocolate or lollies. Anyway, here we go. I'll catch you all after the 13th card, right? Here we go. Fixed signs. The self, the identity, the becoming, the first stop on the clock. I get the feeling that you're moving towards something. You're either about to receive some kind of support to move towards something, or you have been supporting. Either which way, it feels like change is coming about. So it really does feel like you follow your passions outwardly. You then begin to have the experience that you're having on the inside outwardly. So your world literally changes. It shifts from being something like what it was, something that will look different to everybody, right? So for some people, it's going to look like you actually moving into a new relationship. It's you moving into a new career, maybe studying something, upskilling. There's a lot of energy of like information passing. And what I'm trying to interpret is whether it's information passing through the mind or the heart, or even through spirit. So it is more mental energy, more than anything. And it is more of a response, not a reaction, I want to say, with the Queen of Cups being the 22nd card, but I know it's too early to draw on that. It's like the energy of walking away from something that doesn't serve you. So you're embodying the energy of sort of cardinals here. It's like, really, you've probably discovered something inside of your experience that isn't working, that isn't fitting, and so you're bringing your awareness to it, and it's shifting. It's shifting because you've brought your passion and awareness. This could be... What? Two of Cups? Harmony, cooperation, partnerships. Okay. So, for the Gemini... No. Sorry. For the Taurans, you were in the energy of the Six of Swords, right? So this is how you began your wheel. You were in the energy of the Six of Swords. You needed to move away from something. You needed to move towards something. You needed to find what actually was going to give you the change that you were looking for. This may have been a connection that was a relationship, but it also may have been just, I don't know, you coming to a sense of balance within your own experience with your feminine and masculine presentations. You having an actual sense of balance that gives you just opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to either make connections or keep the connections inside of your experience going. Based on how you interacted with this card, if you interacted with this card with conflict and not ambition, then this is how those relationships are going to present for you. So whether it means that you're holding on to whatever you're starting here, even is the energy that I get there. It's sort of like Aquarius energy is where you started from and you've moved into something, maybe with someone. So yeah, if there is conflict, take a break. Sort of put your ego aside. And then Ten of Swords in reverse. Damn. Stalling, rock bottom, making excuses. Oh, Taurus. Ten of Swords reverse. So then this is like you going through that conflict, and then whoever this relationship was, this feels like a burn notice. Damn. With the Hierophant next. What in the world is that energy with the Ten of Swords? Sorry, I'm pulling another deck and I'm going to clarify something. I know this is in between, but what is happening with this Ten of Swords? Why is the communication and learning in reverse? It literally confirms instantly with the Hierophant, but there's a Five of Pentacles. So Ten of Swords clarified by the Five of Pentacles. I was right in what I was feeling. This is not a good vibe for this position. So at 3 o'clock, the communication, the learning, it doesn't seem to be happening the way that it used to. This is either going to lead you to take that step and figure out how you want to communicate better with your reality so that you're getting the experience you're looking for, is how I feel with this. Otherwise, if you're not able to communicate what you need to communicate clearly, please slow down. The energy within these two cards, with this being the external, is like, please slow down, please look after yourself, and then moving forward, like, remember everything that you've gone through, remember all of the experiences that you've had, remember all of the lessons that you've learned. Don't forget that there is value in your experiences. There's value inside of all of your knowledge. Like, you don't have to surrender the parts that aren't valuable. that are valuable. You can literally choose. Justice, yeah, it'll balance itself out with the Queen of Swords again at the bottom of that deck. If you can keep your focus on the foundation which you've stabilized inside before, remember, if you're able to focus on being this Page of Wands experience, and then when you go through, or if this even appears for you, I'm hoping no one resonates with this card, to be honest, but if this is your experience, just know you can reach out to people, you can communicate to people what you need, you can learn to figure out what and how to express yourself in a way that's more meaningful to you, more meaningful for the collective experience. Hey Duncan, I replied to your email, by the way. It's good to see you. Whatever it is, however this actually manifests for you, just slow down enough to know what you need to communicate, so speed up enough to know that you're going to make it through any situation that reveals itself. You just need to give it the chance to stabilize. You need to literally, I don't know, it's definitely like a Scorpio energy inside of this sort of Tauran field. But then moving into sort of the Leo part of the reading, coming from the Ten of Swords, it's like that's where I know, like if you move on through this season, through this cycle, and you learn what you can from your past experiences, you don't let them hold you back. You really do ground all of the energy, all of the emotions, all of the experiences will then be useful for you in your future. You could even then become somebody who teaches others how to implore their own power, their own intuition, their own spirituality in a way that's meaningful for them, in a way that brings, I don't know, continuity to the full experience rather than division. So that's like where, that's where Leo energy starts from. It starts from the Hierophant, and then it moves into the Chariot energy, which Chariot energy talks about travel, control, action, willpower, determination. Literally, you've learned what you need to learn, and you're moving through experiences at your own pace, within your own timeline, within your own joy. And it is quickly, I will say, it's very quickly. Both my ears just started ringing. It's very quick because the Emperor really has the ability to move like a cardinal if they want to, and the Page really moves at any speed it's given. Being fire, I'd say very fast. So Leo's, at your part of the circle, you needed to learn something in order to move forward. Something needed to be put to rest. I don't know. That language is a bit intense, but something needed to be put to rest so that you could move forward. There was something holding you back. I don't know what kind of holding back, but I do feel like this. It's like it's not stabbed in the back, it's being held back. It's like being up against the wall and having all of your clothes like with daggers. It's not nice energy, but I do sense that you move away from it quickly if that's what you're looking for. I don't know. It feels like this could be a relationship. It could be like a personal relationship that's changing. You do move towards healing. Like, I don't know. You really, with this 7 with the Chariot here, you give yourself everything that you desire. You give yourself ultimate pleasure. You experience your heart in a way that maybe you haven't experienced before. And so you know what you don't want anymore. You know what you don't want, and you know what you do want. You're not willing to hang around for shit that doesn't feel good. You're not willing to hang around for shit that's going to make you feel shit. Literally. If someone's putting poison in your cup, get rid of them. They're not worth it. What am I talking about there? If anybody brings your day down from where you've been at all day, like literally, get rid of them. Don't stand it. Don't sit by it. Don't sit with it. Don't go to lunch with it. Don't go to dinner with it. Don't go to bed with it. Literally. Tell me who your friends are and I will tell you who you are. Literally. Like, if you believe that you can go through reality and not be influenced and all of these things, that's fantastic. Great job. You might be the more ascended, fixed versions of this entire zodiac, of this entire collective, really, because the way that this reads is you are someone who's a master of your own mind and literally in your own energy, literally, with the sun card here. Like, nothing does really get in the way. And so I understand why you can move away, move towards, move within fields, dynamics that feel good to you, that let you stay in the Emperor energy. You don't need to shrink who you are. You don't need to shrink yourself down for anybody. Do you know how important it is for all of us to show up authentically? Not just the people that are choosing to do what's happening here on YouTube with me, or with the many other people who have chosen to walk that kind of social facing life. We chose this life somewhat. And then just knowing that until we actually chose it ourselves, then it wasn't going to choose us back. This experience that we're going through is entirely for you. If you choose to have the perception or the reality that the world is happening to you, that you're the victim of the world coming through and happening to you, then that's the kind of energy that you're going to live in for a very long time. You will experience so many different levels of heartaches because you're not able to accept that this is a collective experience. We're all a part of it. We all take part in the way that we feel best doing so that we can continue to take part endlessly, right? It's when we're forced to augment our behavior, when we're forced to change any little bit or piece about us for somebody else's comfort. And I just had my right ear pop through. If you've had a masculine or even a father figure that in your life has not appreciated the way that you choose to show up, be your own parent in the here and now and give yourself an ability to take yourself off of their hook, especially if you are an adult. And I do believe that I'm talking to adults here, not children. When you realize your parents may have had the ability to put a roof over your head, well, that's their job, really. They brought you into the world. It's not like you were in the ball sack going, hey, Dad, can you shoot me out into existence? I'm ready to go to school, get a job, and retire. Like, no, let's be real. Parents are more responsible for the people and the way that communities look. Each and every time more and more of these parents appear within society. And so the more that we, society, can come together and make sure that situations like that are cared for, literally, children have every opportunity to succeed. They're not being trauma dumped on by their parents. They're not being led into situations, groomed into situations that are so dangerous for their perception of reality. Literally, I believe that children are a little bit more important than people have given recognition to. I believe that children should have more rights and more protection than even an adult should. I think that children are literally the way that we would be getting forward. And I think historically as well, I mean, culturally across Asia, there are so many different places that have certain rules, and it's a little bit more religious than I care to dip into, but virginity still means some things in some places around the world. Like, we've, as a culture, translated into this new age sort of experience where we're just letting ourselves... I don't even know what I'm talking about here, but we move as we please. We move towards the things that bring us love. We move towards the things that bring us light. We move towards the things that bring us entertainment. And I just saw 1001 on the clock. When you move towards that, your experience genuinely becomes one of healing, one of joy, one of literally new love. You fall in love with your life again because you're pouring out into yourself. So this 10 of Swords needed to happen. I just burped. This 10 of Swords needed to happen in reverse because you were stalling. Maybe you did hit rock bottom after a relationship. I don't know. Something walked away. I don't know. This reading just took a weird turn. Maybe you were at rock bottom and you needed to learn something, so you did. And then when you learned something, you started moving. The world started shifting, shaking, moving, breaking for you. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. And then you heal. You come home, you come to your sense of self. You actually find this beautiful balance between feminine, masculine, even masculine, masculine. I don't know. Divine masculine then. You really balance out your own equation for yourself. You don't really need to borrow a dollar here, a dollar there from anybody in terms of energy. You're literally self-sufficient. You're literally overflowing. You're literally giving to your collective experience more and more of what you've got to overflow. Oh, collective Aquarius, you may actually be teaching people how to go with the flow. If not, the Scorpios may be teaching people how to stand up for themselves, right? We may be needing to learn as a collective experience what is actually going to be part of the future and what are we going to keep doing. The energy that I get there is like if we're going to sit in like, I don't know, some kind of low vibration and just keep having like, I understand now why the term doom scrolling was created. It's because people are posting shit content online. Like, it's like, can you actually pump some joy into the system? Can you not be like a wounded, narcissistic, pessimistic presentation that gets your audience hooked on like adrenaline? Like, that is toxic. I literally have to do not recommend so many different pages on my, like when I'm scrolling, because like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about, like I can do parody tarot too, which is what I call it. Anybody can do parody tarot, mate. It's not hard. Look here, ready? Let's see what's going on with your ex. Let's see what they're talking about you. Let's see what they're saying. Let me show you toxic fucking YouTubing. Oh, look, what did I get? I'm getting the vibe. Yeah, this person is so emotional. They're so unhinged. You know, they're probably showing up this way. They're tipping out your cup. They're knocking your butterflies. Oh, what else is happening? Oh, I see the devil. They're such a karmic. Oh, the karmic nature of this person. Oh, if they're definitely like an emotional person, they might be some kind of, I don't know, maybe they're a Cancer. I don't know. It seems like a bit of a Cancer if they're this karmic. Like literally. When I have to scroll past that shit, I literally get sick in my stomach, in my mouth. Like I literally look at you and I go, please God, let there not be like thousands of subscribers to this person, because all of those subscribers, if they end up building YouTube channels, it's gonna be the freaking same. And then what kind of energy are we pumping out into the system? Seriously. Is that the kind of energy that we want to keep recycling through, or are we actually going to elevate at some point as a collective? Like literally, I can keep going if you want. It's gross. It's disgusting. 9 of Wands. Oh my gosh, this person is a slut. Goodness gracious, this person is such a slut. As if being a karmic wasn't enough. This slut literally gets around. Gets around by, do you know what I mean? It's ick. It's disgusting. And I literally feel like I need to go take a shower. Ugh. Where on earth did that channel come from, Spirit? What the? But seriously, that's my opinion. If you don't like it, if you're someone that operates like that, just know that you're like a vampire king or queen that literally bites yourself and makes all of your audience addicted to your blood. Gross. People that trauma bond literally on social media, it's gross. It's like, it's toddler behavior. It's literally, wah! And then someone will go, oh, you poor thing. Like literally, that's the behavior. It's like people who have killed their inner children, who still believe they're entitled to act like children in reality. These are the people that I'm talking about. And then, I mean, if you know, you know, but God, goodness gracious me, I am pumped. Hello, Voot. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm on the way to being cancelled with what I just said. That's fun, but I'm invisible. I'm not big enough to make any kinds of waves like that. I was actually surprised that I got a copyright strike on something, even though I did all the processes to make sure but yeah, anyway. So then I just stopped using music, and then I ended up buying this stuff. Anyway. Ring the bell. How many times did you say that? I should have said that. I should have looked at chat before. You're funny. Shirley, I hope I deserve you. Breathe, people. Oh, breathe me. Goodness gracious. I feel like I'm cooking. I'm going to close this curtain. It's going to get hotter than the devil's nutsack in here. Oh, should I turn some candles off? All right, stand up. Change the energy. Smooth operator. That was horrendous. Wow. I haven't spoken on anything like that in a while. Where did that all come from? I feel like it came from here, 10 swords, and then like this relationship, whatever it was, this connection. I don't know. I won't dip into it. There's a few more cards to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we already know the 22nd, so I'll continue. So everybody who's been hanging out, hello. G'day! Julie, I haven't seen your name around for a while. I said hello to Voot. Hello, Enchanted Star. Breathe. Oh my gosh. I'm fine. It's literally just energy. It's literally just energy. It's more than anything excitement, and then it's like this slipstream of potential, and then I just get too excited, so I just go with it. Cool. All right, I'm gonna keep going, and then I'll chat with everybody at the end. There's 6 more cards to go. I had a vape, I had some nicotine, I had some sugar. Maybe I should drink some water. I'm going to have to watch that back and try and understand where that came from. Oh, it was the 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. It was like, it's the... I don't want to go back there, but it is the profit for profit that I felt. That's the gross energy that was overburdening. So if you're... So, and what I mean by that is literally... Oh, wow. That is what I mean. Profit for profit was what came through with the 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant before. And it was to explain what was going on with this. And so it's like the people that engaged with what came through there, I think you already know. I'm just cluing into this now. That's how this channeling thing happens for me. You've actually disconnected from people who were like this, who were like that big expression that I just had, and you're moving towards people who are in alignment. They don't need to like tell you, I'm a this, I'm a that. They're just sort of doing their own thing, and you can see that they're even moving if this is an external presentation. But I really believe that this is still you. You're going to get this higher level learning inside of this 4 o'clock position, which is you rooting into what you believe in and you really bringing it into your reality, constantly bringing it into your reality with the Chariot there. And the Emperor on the inside tells me that you're actually going to cause yourself to be healed by the energy that comes through there. Cancer energy with the Chariot, and Taurus energy with the Hierophant. So I feel like when you decide to actually realign yourself and move yourself in the direction that you've always been going, you're literally going to move in a way that heals people in front of you, behind you, and around you. You're literally going to embody enough knowledge, enough experience inside of your temple, your body, that you're going to be able to show people the way clearly, easily. Literally. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. This part here is usually the Libra reading, relationships and reflections. You are going to communicate with truth. You're going to communicate with justice inside of your body. You're just going to communicate the way that you need to communicate. And I'm getting so freaking hot again. You will be communicating the truth. It may be just your truth, or it may be a truth that spirit has impressed upon you. That's what you're here to create, that new world, right? You're here to create a world that is inclusive of everybody. So Scorpio, this is your first card in your energy wheel. The Ace of Swords, it does come on the back of the Queen of Swords on the inside. So it tells me that you really are ready to wield this sword on the outside. Scorpio, your card for this wheel specifically is the Wheel of Fortune. This card here talks to transformation and power. You've unlocked your karma. Your karma is coming to you, your good karma or your dharma. I'm not really sure on the language there. I'd need to study that more. But you're ultimately living in alignment with your destiny. This card here for me speaks to the fixed energy. So it does speak to the Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius of them all. It does tell me that you've stabilized something in your reality and you're making it work. You're making it work for everybody around you. You're making it work for yourself. And by doing this, you're actually changing the entire collective experience. You're allowing everybody to achieve wins. So when you win, I win. To quote The Witcher again, because I just freaking love that show, Tissaia and Yennefer and all the girls, really, they have this moment where they go, your pain is my pain. And it's just because they have a deep understanding of their own and then each other's pasts. And so because maybe you, the fixed signs, have gotten together and figured your stuff out, or even just realized you guys are called to lead us, stabilize, be persistent, determined, and loyal. Teach us, the rest of the collective, how to be that for ourselves. Teach us, the rest of the collective, how to be that for the people that we love. Allow everybody to learn off everybody so that we're all elevating at the same time. We're all moving towards the Three of Swords. Ay, ay, ay. But Three of Swords, really. Okay, Three of Swords, loss, heartache, separation. Cheer, Scorpio. Okay, what is happening with this Three of Swords? Come on, Spirit. Surely not that bad. What is happening with this Three of Swords? Oh, we get the Fool and we get the Five of Swords. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so collective, you've just witnessed some kind of fight. Some kind of, I don't know. You experience some kind of foolery. You experience some kind of, I don't know. What did you experience? There was a conflict, there was a challenge, there wasn't really balanced. The two people that are walking away, it's like they weren't really in alignment with themselves. They didn't have that green and red that's coming through there with this person, which is why I feel it was you. The Three of Swords, it's like, it's like the energy of you've witnessed something happen and you're picking up the pieces. So it's not like it's your conflict, but you may have emotions attached to it. It may be a bit intense, actually. It may actually be a little bit more than you'd be normally used to. You're gonna feel what this is for you. Fingers crossed the gravity of it isn't that, but ultimately it's just another experience. If you've experienced heartache before or loss before, just know that whenever it comes through, it's an opportunity to slow down, really. And I feel like I've said slow down a lot today. So fixed, slow down. Because, yeah, definitely getting the energy of Cardinal coming through. So this reading specifically might be for anybody who is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it could be for any of the other ones that I've named. Cancer, heavy Cancer, energy is why I say it. Taurus specifically, that's who this reading really is for. Leo as well within this reading, but Aries. Aries may be something that's important to you, also Pisces, I don't know. Wheel of Fortune, I don't know that belongs to anybody. No. Alright, so last three cards on the table. Here we go. And this would be the Aquarius part of the reading. Ooh, and the Aquarius part of the reading has Aquarius in their reading. Ooh. Aquarius is achieving success in their experience. They realized something. So the energy that we just came from Scorpio for Aquarius. So Scorpio down the bottom, Aquarius at the top. It's a squid. 8 Cups speaks to letting go, abandonment, or cutting losses, right? 3 Swords speaks to loss, heartache, separation. So I feel like between the Scorpios and the Aquarius, they have like this discussion between them and they go, oh, this person's no good. Yeah, nah, this person's no good. So this person's really upset and this person's like, get me the F out of here. And so Aquarius, you guys in your past, in the career and reputation position, literally coming from the belief in expansion, the 3 of Swords was the belief in expansion, right? So that position there is responsible for you actually realizing that reality can be what it is, but it also can be what you make it. So 3 Swords coming to the realization, it's like the Easter Bunny isn't real, but neither is the Tooth Fairy. Maybe even Thor isn't real. Damn it. But yeah. So you come to that sense of, okay, I need to figure out what I believe in. I need to figure out what I want to believe in. And then with the 8 of Cups, you move into the career and reputation position. I don't know. That card there, now that I say that, is almost like you're moving away from some kind of career, maybe a personal connection with somebody who really was out of sync with you. The energy inside this card is more mutable. So I would say Pisces energy inside of that. So there is sort of like this almost caution to don't be overtly emotional, don't be overtly interested in coming off across as correct, because ultimately in the community and purpose position, I'm seeing you Aquarius appear as yourselves. So your community purpose is literally to just continue being happy, continue being your spiritual self, full of hope, full of faith, full of love even, and just keep embodying that, because that's ultimately what's tying up your good luck, your good fortune. You just have to have a good sense of who you are and knowing who you are and knowing what you bring to the table so that you can continue to win. Win, 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 win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Literally, I want to say that like 10 times. Why? Because in the future position, the subconscious and surrender position for the full out reading, if you're just taking what resonates and leaving what doesn't, I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles. So to wrap up this reading, and then what would happen here is it moves on to the 6 of Swords. What is happening here is you're being rewarded by your experience because you've been faithful to it. You're about to step into a time of prosperity. Your fulfillment levels are not going to be recognizable to you, I promise. And your good fortune, I'm not joking, it's been on track. If anything, it's been on delay because you needed to walk away from something. You needed to walk away from something that was no longer in alignment with you, and you needed to transform your beliefs, your mind, your spirituality had to transform. It had to transcend what was existing in this previous timeline, because as soon as you had that Wheel of Fortune experience, it's like I feel like within your energy it's like, no, I deserve to win. I deserve to be doing what I'm doing. I deserve to be showing up for the people that I'm showing up. I deserve to actually be loved and treated with love and respect the way that I love and the way that I treat with respect. I'm not asking for too much. I'm not being too much. And so sometimes a loss is a good thing. I don't know what energies came through there. And the walking away can be cathartic. You walk towards yourself. If you find yourself when you're lost, if you actually come together and call your power back and you be who you are, then you can literally just become this seed that literally you plant in the soil, you cover it up, and then eventually you'll be a tree again. And then you'll be a beautiful tree full of fruit and overhanging fruit. I'm claiming it for you. Like, that's why by the end of this reading, you literally just embody the best parts of who you are, and you're just gonna go and keep winning. You're going to connect with ancestors and you're going to fulfill desires that they have within their experience that they didn't get to have, so that you can unlock your family line, allowing it to be a fully free experience full of like ancestral blessings coming through for you, so that you can literally focus on the legacy that you want to leave behind for the people that come after you. The ancient future really ultimately comes up for me here at the end. You are somebody who has embodied fully the Queen of Cups experience here at the top of the reading. The World was the first card and the Queen of Cups is the top. You are somebody who's quite intuitive. You heal yourself, you heal those that are in your midst, and you keep going about your day. It's like giving very much Mary Poppins vibes. And I don't know that you do slow down, which is why that is probably coming through for you. So, psychic world starters. Pace yourself. Stay true to who you are. Well, okay. Is there anything else inside this that needs to be said? Any of these cards need to be spoken on more? I feel like overall the energy inside this reading was a little bit tumultuous in the middle there, but I feel like more and more people who connect with like Christ consciousness or universal consciousness, whatever level you're tapping into, yeah, that's right. Shirley's got it. We are the magic we're looking for. So keep being it. All of you. Beautiful, beautiful fixed people. The Tauruses, the Leos, the Scorpios, the Aquarius. The way that you guys hold reality together, you should be commended for it in much bigger ways. But you are getting your Ten of Pentacles. So I don't mind. And you do show up as yourself quite a lot inside of this energy. So with Taurus, with Leo, with Aquarius, the only one that didn't show up is Death, which would have been Scorpio. But 3 out of 4, that's huge. You as a collective are working the most in being who you are, showing us how to do what we need to do. And I, speaking from a mutable position, I say thank you to you genuinely, because what you do, I can't. I have 2 spots with fixed energy. The other ones are cardinal and mutable, evenly matched. So I'm a fireball waiting to happen, and that's why I need to learn as much as I can learn of people like yourselves. But yes, that was the reading. That is all for that part of this segment. Thank you to everyone who has left a like with resonance. It lets me know what to keep coming back doing and what to stop doing. Thank you to all those who comment and have a chat with me in the comments. I actually really do enjoy it. It's nice to talk to people. I don't know. I'm just so used to chatting on other people's YouTube videos that I don't really I don't know, it's fun. It's a game for me when it's like it's my turn to respond. It's like, oh, cool, someone reached out. So thank you for leaving your like, your comment, and if you're resonating with this and you want to come back again, leaving a subscription with the bell on will let you know when I come on. But if I do spam too much, I'm sorry. Maybe next week I won't do this, because I noticed when I left 15 upcoming lives, I was like, that looks really messy for me. I like somebody who uses YouTube as well as a social platform somewhat. It's like, I don't really know if I like the way that looks, because it seems really like pick me. So I wish there was a way to turn off the notification until like 24 hours before. If there is a way to do that, let me know. Anyway, yeah. So thank you everyone who has liked, comment, subscribe, shared, with someone they think might resonate with the message. I appreciate you. I do get to see all of that really slowly at my own pace in the back app. But yeah, I appreciate all of the ways that you interact with the content that I offer here. And so I'm going to move on to the energy reading segment within this live, and I will be going up to 2 hours, so I've got 35 minutes. So I will grab a drink of water and then I'll get to that. So while I'm drinking water, I'm going to look at chat. So I'm going to be waving at chat and all of the things, and then yeah. All right. If you would like a reading, please put your zodiac sign and your favorite animal. How's about that? All right, Julianne, thank you very much. I appreciate you for being here. Oh, I loved it because it made me feel like you're engaging and trying to find your tribe. Oh, where do I need to go back to figure out what I missed up? Profit. I love toast. Thank goodness it's so balanced. What? It's about light darkening the toast, abs. Making it crisp just right. Oh man, my cat has planted herself and I need to eat. What? I feel like I missed something. Swan again. The fish again. I'm getting so many confirmations. I love the koi, the scarab. Hearing the birds. I thought it was over here for a second. It's pitch black night over here. Oh, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Like, literally. I need to drink water. We are the magic I told you. Do grid work with crystals. I've got crystals. I've got grids everywhere. I've got them outside, planted in the ground. I've got rose quartz in 8 different positions around the outside of the caravan, the inside of the caravan. Some are placed around and others are buried. Yeah, I love my crystals. I love them. Thank you, Shirley, for being here. Have you check? I have to check my chart. Yep. The chart, if you end up figuring it out and want to do a YouTube and teach us all that, then go for it, because I want to learn. Sad dog. Sad dog. Oh, Sag dog. I was like, what? What did I do? What did I say now? I was like, what did I do? Oh my goodness. I need glasses. Oh no, I'm old. No offense to everybody that wears glasses. How funny. Okay. So I'm going to go with Shirley first, if that's okay with everybody, because that's it. And then I'll go with Julie, so I might write this down so that I don't actually say the wrong name like I did yesterday. Felt super unprofessional. Shirley. And then Julie. Joy Rafe. Angela. A Sag dog. All right. I love water. What's up, Kelvin? 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 Kevin! Kevin! All right. All right. Shirley. Energy for Shirley. All right, let's do this. Libra. Libra with the otter. Ew. Ew. I get the Queen of Swords first. No, Queen of Water. And the Six of Fire. So, before we got to the Libra position, the Virgo stopped the previous one. The previous card to Libra, sorry. Too much water too fast. That crying, by the way, is a magpie. The baby magpie going. So, Shirley, you came from a place of healing. There has been, energy-wise, you've been receiving some kind of healing, or you've been tapping into some kind of wisdom. The reason that you have been tapping into the wisdom, I feel, is because you've been tuning into your higher calling. You've been tuning into your higher self. You've been accessing yourself, even maybe like Akashic record type knowledge, ancestral type knowledge recovery. I don't know. There is a spiritual movement inside of your past that gives me the sense that you've accomplished something quite significant. And the reason that I say that is because in the Libra position for this reading, so there was a truth being revealed, and there was something that was coming to be revealed. I don't know. Something's going to be revealed to you, and it's going to make you so friggin' happy. The Six of Wands literally talks about victory, success, and accomplishment. Like, literally. Even that within this reading today, like for the fixed sign, so this reading was for the people that are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, but I can still read you within this energy, especially because I didn't get to read you in the first one. It just means that the way that this will be read is maybe more inside of your fixed energy. So if you have a look at your chart, Shirley, and see where your fixed energy is, that may be what you need to take step towards to make sure that this reading makes sense for you. I'm not sure. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm trying my best. And the last card that comes out is the Lovers. Or Love. So in your future position, it's going to be your choice. Ultimately, it's your choice to move forward with the attitude of truth, with the attitude of healing, with wisdom. It's your choice to embody all the lessons that you've learned throughout your lifetime, that you've actually done some shadow work on and processed with this Queen of Cups. And then this Six of Wands, it's literally like either you're about to be taken on some kind of plane ride, or you're about to be taken on some kind of boat ride. I don't know. Maybe you're going to go hot air ballooning, as this picture suggests. Whatever it is, it's going to bring you a lot of excitement, a lot of joy, and I don't know. Yeah, again, it's going to bring you a lot of choices. So as long as you're able to bring harmony to your situation, literally communicate what you need to communicate as you need to communicate it, because the only one suit that didn't appear in your reading today, Shirley, was Swords, even though it was in the general reading that I gave before. As long as you're looking out for whatever truth is appearing in your reality, when it appears, you'll know what it is. So keep having faith in whatever it is that you're working towards, and just know that it'll come towards you in due time. So yeah, that was it. Ta-ta-ta-ta! Yeah. Yay, Shirley. That was your reading. Alright, I'm going to move on to Julie. Which, actually, Julie, you're a Virgo. And that's literally what I'm doing next in my next reading. And Angela, you're a Sagittarius. So, I know that it might be asking you a bit much, but what I'll do at the end of that reading, I will pull cards for you, because you've been here in this reading, if you like. Otherwise, you can appear in that reading when it's time for that reading to appear, and then yeah. The only thing is that, yeah, this specific space that I opened up was for Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. It's more the intermediate space that my channel will be offering. Enchanted is a Scorpio. Cool. Julie said, wow. Okay. Angela as well. Yeah. So I will literally do it at the end of the reading. So then all you have to do is, if you want to even watch that reading, it's up to you. That whole reading will be for you. The energy inside this reading was fixed. So you most definitely have fixed energy inside your chart. But this is where I say it's an intermediate sort of format, because it does require you to know your chart. Right? Because, like, if you've resonated with this message, obviously you've got it in your chart somewhere. Otherwise, I don't think you would have resonated with this message, if that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. So, Julie, I can give you one based on the Leo moon, if you like, for this reading, and then I can give you another one in the Sagittarius, time permitting, if you're there too. Like, that's the whole vibe. If you're somebody who needs a lot of help, then you can keep asking for help, literally, and then you can appear at the collective one and ask for another one there. Like, it's just 3 cards. It's just general energy. Typically, I used to just get readings before I learned how to read cards. I'd get 1 a day, but I don't know. It's your spiritual journey. I can't presume that you don't know what you're doing. That's why I give so many disclaimers to use your own discernment and to take what resonates. That's where my duty of care sort of ends. It's like, I would love to reach out and, like, fix stuff in everybody's world. That would be awesome, but I'm not Superman. I don't want to be. I just do readings for people that need a little bit of guidance. And yeah, that's it. That's me. That's the spiel. All right. Yeah, I don't know. And then once you get your own cards, it's like, that's when I stopped getting readings as much, especially when I started trusting my intuition. And then it's interesting because the readers that I used to go to, one of them especially, she got really upset when I couldn't afford the membership, I think. I don't know. I don't really even know. But I only got readings when it was live and when it was claimed to be free at the end of the read, and like, that's the way that I would interact with it. Like, I understand that people are online and they're doing a job, if they're doing it for a job or they're doing it for monetization. Either way, it's like a side hustle thing, so I get it. Anyway, sorry. Julie. Leo moon. 3 cards for Julie. Here we go. Whoa! Okay. So the Leo card within the reading, the only card that came face up is the 5 of Swords. Okay. So, Julie, it is future. So, Julie, present energy for the Leo, creativity, pleasure, heart. Ooh. The energy inside of your card that I drew, the 5 of Swords, this typically talks to loss, conflict, indecision. 5 Swords, why does that feel familiar? We didn't have 5 Swords in this reading, though. Every other sword, nearly, it felt like. But anyway. And it disappears in the center. It's like something that we'll look at happened in the past. And the way that the energy of the past shows up is like, I don't know why, but it feels like the Hierophant should be in reverse and the King of Pentacles should be upright, but for some reason it's not that way. And so it feels like something happened in your past that may have been a little bit destabilizing. It may have been something like somebody moving interstate or somebody moving away for work, something like this. And it's the energy of not having that friendly familial support, like that friendly support that's something that you either have become accustomed to or you've grown up with or you've experienced. I'm not sure how this energy works out for you, but moving that energy into the future, it's like, or into the present moment, I'm getting the energy that you've genuinely got something on your mind that could be holding you back from moving forward. But if you're able to process it, if you're actually able to bring balance, your future looks like a Two of Cups on the shelf. So Two of Cups on the shelf isn't really that great. It does come with an Ace of Cups, turning it into a Three of Cups, but this feels like an unbalanced Three of Cups energy. So really, ultimately, the Two of Cups in upright talks about harmony, cooperation, and partnerships, and in the reverse, it's inequality, separation, and disharmony. Adding one more cup turns it to a 3. And so, I don't know. You may either need to connect with somebody in terms of like emotional guidance, spiritual connection. You may need to connect with like an ancestor who's potentially reaching out. I don't know. King of Earth energy in reverse. Without going into it anymore, that's sort of the gist and the vibe that I'm getting. Have a look in your past. Have a look if anybody is trying to reach out to you from your family, your ancestral line. I'm not sure. Figure out if it was somebody that you lost and figure out if it's somebody that you do actually want to connect with, because the final card for you is the Six of Cups. It may actually bring back some type of nostalgic energy for you, but ultimately it's going to heal some part of you, like an inner child wound or an inner, like some kind of trauma is going to be transcended. It's literally going to be moved away from, and it's not going to be returned to. It's going to be transcended, or it's going to be integrated. So yeah, Julie, that was your reading. Woo! Julie, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you some I hope that helps. Anyway, Julie, that was your reading. Ooh, woo, woo. God broke the mold when he made this one, I know. She's breathtaking, got so much dough. Oh my goodness. My condolences, Julie. That's a bit intense. That makes sense why King of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, and energy is, it doesn't always come through cleanly. It is just tarot and my hands shuffling, and you know, so I really hope that you are able to take something away from this reading, and yeah. Yeah. That's hard. I feel like when family conflicts occur, that's really the hard. That's the more difficult aspect of life, right? Like when people that you love or care about can't agree with you, or you can't agree with them, and then it just naturally moves away. Yeah. It's intense. So, wish you well. I hope that this knowledge helps you move into your destiny. If that's how you're going to be treated, I don't know. Yeah, there's a reason that like so many supervillain arc stories are created. Like family is the one choice and one chance for you to experience the best of the best, right? But it doesn't always work out that way. Usually not. So, yeah. Oh, can I please have one more card for you, please? Yeah. I feel like you're going to come to the Queen of Earth in upright. So leave that King of Pentacles energy in the past and just keep attracting what you deserve instead of what people inflict. And yeah, you don't need a savior, you just need to save yourself, to quote a singer. But yeah, that was your reading. I'm done. All right, Now we have Angela. Angela, did I see your name still around here somewhere? I'm not sure. Anybody else who is watching, if you'd like a reading, just put your star sign. It is a preference that it either be a north node or an ascending or your sun sign, if you've got understanding in it. Otherwise, it can be any other placement. Happy to do that, but today's reading, as the title suggests, we're doing Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So, if anybody has that... Enchanted Star, did I get you? Did I miss you? Did you want one? Angie's here. Angela, I wrote your name down as. Cool. Aquarius, North Giraffe. Okay, cool. So, Enchanted. Aquarius. Giraffe, I'm just writing the one because it just gives me a pinpoint to look at, and then I can just keep it flowing nice and easy. I feel like this is the most easiest way to do this. So anyway, Julie has been done. Shirley has been done. Angela, we're doing right now. Sagittarius. So the Sagittarius. Oh, wait. Did Angela give me another one? Otherwise, we'll just read Sagittarius. Don't mind. Just to keep this flowing. Oh, hooly dooly. Enchanted has a bunch of fixed positions. See, I've only got 2. I've literally only got 2. All right, really quickly, I'm going to do this one for Sagittarius. Ooh, it's going to be quick fire. It comes out quickly. At the bottom of the deck, the energy that comes through predominantly is Virgo energy here. With the Hermit, we are in the year of the Hermit. We're also in the year of the Snake. It's time to shed things. It's time to move towards what gives you joy. It's time to be the light that you want to see in the world. It's time to show up how you wish someone showed up for you, right? Look after yourself. Look after yourself well. All right, Angela, you ready? 8 of Cups. This card actually did come up in the reading. This card here was affixed to the Capricorn position, so the career and reputation. Maybe you are moving towards a different career. Maybe you're moving away from something that no longer serves you. Could be a people, it could be a person, a place, or a thing. But there's movement away from something. What are we moving away from? We're moving away from potentially a King of Swords. This could be an external energy to you, or you could be moving away from the way that you used to think about things. You could have been the way of a Libra, maybe. The energy of a Libra is thinking too quickly and without diplomacy, like a lower Libra, not an ascended Libra. It feels like somebody who can't bring diplomacy to the situation. It's moving away from a situation, even like a situationship. So it feels like you moved away from somebody who was expressing as arrogant, judgmental, or even manipulative. This action for you has given you more of a sense of balance within your own energy. The way that you present in the world now is balanced, it's neutral, you're giving, you're able to support the reality around you. You really do have a sense of good fortune coming your way after having this walk away. Yeah. Again, the Ace of Cups appeared in the Virgo position or 6 position, home, service, refinement. This tells me, again, with this Ace of Swords appearing, it tells me that, Angela, you're about to have a really full circle sense of healing come through to you, and it's going to come through to you and just bring more relationships that are more meaningful to you, more in alignment with the things that you believe in, the things that you want to create and be a part of within the world. That's the way that this really feels good. Even 6 of Wands appearing, I feel like that's again, but that may have been somebody else's message. This is me telling you that this is your spirit team telling you that you've been walking your walk, you've been talking your talk, and you're going to get to where you've been going very quickly, Angela. And then the last 4 cards, well, I'll just read them. I do have the 2 of Cups in reverse, so I don't know if you're going to be moving towards a connection, but I do feel like whenever you are ready to start open and balance out your whole equation with this 2 of Pentacles coming through, if you are wanting a relationship, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming out through that card there with the 2 of Cups. If you are wanting a relationship, just make sure that you bring balance to the situation. Make sure that you're actually standing on solid ground with that balance card coming out, the Two of Pentacles. It's telling me that maybe you've got to really dig your heels into some physical world practices. I don't know, like exposure therapies coming out, stuff, something that you're ready to entertain, something that you're ready to move towards requires you to let something go. And the Ten of Swords did come up in this reading. So if you've been here, Ten of Swords came out in the communication and learning position. That was 3 o'clock on the clock. It was in the reverse though. So yours is in the upright, stabbed in the back, pain, inability to sort of move forward, sadness, right? I will say, if you're going through some kind of ascension period, if this relationship is just you coming into divine union with yourself, you coming into a full acceptance of your feminine aspect, your masculine aspect, and the in-betweens, this is the energy that I feel that you move towards. You do ascend, so it's not so painful with this card. I mean, letting go and moving on is always painful, but you're always able to provide you're always going to be able to see the light side. You're always going to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. The illusion of separation within even life and death is an illusion. If you believe in duality, if you believe in the experience of heaven, if you believe in the experience of the afterlife, then really you just have to come to a place of acceptance with all situations, especially if they feel like this. You come to the acceptance that this place, this other place, this next step for them is going to be better than the way that they left this world. This is a public forum, and this is not the safest place to divulge all pieces of information. So I do appreciate the challenge that you've gone through, but I also do call in and recognize that I've set quite a few boundaries for people to emotionally regulate themselves and even use their own discernment with how they choose to interact within this space. And so, yeah. I don't have a license or registration to be a practicing psychologist, and so all of the advice that I give in the here and now to Angela is entertainment purposes only. Please use the energy as you see fit. I'm not your God. I'm not your healer. I'm not your transcriber. You are the only person who can make decisions for yourself and how to move forward and how to interact with your reality. And I just hope that you're able to see the beauty in life again. And I know that what you shared before I removed it is a devastating experience, and I wouldn't wish it upon any parent. And I hope that you are able to find healing in your 3D world. I can appreciate that the internet sometimes can provide console, but ultimately it's your life and you need to live it happy within your own experience, and yeah, lead yourself forward in the best way that you can. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Angela. Oh my goodness, I've got to go use the bathroom, but I want to read for Enchanted first and maybe disappear a little bit earlier. 'cause I need this hole gone. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move. Well, the Tower, the World, and the Page of Cups. Obviously, that was the experience that was just had. But the Page of Cups can stay on that side, and I will stay on that side, and the world will be in the middle, and everything will go back to normal and be good again. Hello! Alright, Enchanted. Woo! Enchanted. You are the Aquarius. Well, you got a bunch of placements anyway. You got the Aquarius. Woo! Bottom of the deck, definitely Page of Cups energy. So Page of Cups energy talks to like inner child. Think inner child. This energy could be somebody who's coming to share an idea with you. It may not be fully hatched out. It also could be somebody who shows you how to be more creative with your own experience. Otherwise, it may be someone who expresses quite sensitively. So you take that how it resonates. It may be an external energy that comes towards you like a messenger, but it also may be something that's impressed upon you to go and do for somebody else. I don't know really what the energy is behind that, but I will talk on it at the end. So very beginning, Aquarius, the energy inside of Aquarius was fantastic. So by you choosing yourself, you unlock the ability to have a reality that effectively chooses you too. So when you look at reality and you're choosing yourself and you're manifesting in this manner, it's sort of like beyond the law of attraction. It's even beyond the law of detachment. It's beyond even like cause and effect. You just walk through reality as you are. You have recognized how and who you are within the experience, within the collective experience. And so what is it that you walked away from? The energy that I feel you walked away from was the Two of Cups. So 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups makes 10 Cups. You walked away from something in order to find wish fulfillment. You've walked away from something in order to find love. Maybe the choice that you made with the present energy that I'm sensing was for you to choose love. And I feel like really you chose to love yourself. This experience that you chose to love yourself may have given you some kind of sacral chakra unlocking, even some kind of kundalini awakening. You would have felt some kind of resurgence, and that's what made you move the way that you feel to move. That's what made you move in your nature. That's what made you stay in your reality, in your timeline. And then in reverse, the last 2 cards, I get the 9 of Swords, so personal elevation, personal transcendence, either that or there was a little bit of sadness and needing to let go of something. And with the 5 of Cups, I don't know, this says emotional stability. So your future energy coming towards you, you may have a relationship coming towards you. You may have something that comes towards you that looks like love. I'm not sure if that's what you're manifesting at the moment. And if not, hopefully that you can give that gift to yourself when it does appear. But then with this 9 of Swords, I do feel that there may be something that is on the verge of being let go even. And then once you have that, it's like you have this mental ascension. You have this spiritual enlightenment moment. And yeah, it either comes from the connection with the relationship, especially if it is this Page of Cups. Page of Cups could speak to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Take it how it fits. It could be anywhere in their chart. And yeah, the energy reading that I'm giving you here and now, Enchanted is timeless, so take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't. Just know that the energy that is surrounding you and the reading that we just did now is the Ten of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you commit to, whether it is yourself, whether it is to somebody else, whether it's a new job, a new relationship, a new something, just know that because you choose you first, that's why it turns out the way that it does. Okay, so I'm quickly going to go run and pee, and then I'll be right back. Hello. Magpie's out here. I scared the magpies away. I didn't even know they were out here. How cute! They weren't talking like they normally do. Oh, man. It's times like these you learn to love again. Oh, it's times like these, time and time again. You are a cinema, I could watch you forever. I like you just the way you are. A cinema, a cinema, a cinema. Don't care how I want it now. Don't care how I want it now. Veruca, sweetheart. I'm such a dork. Whatever. Yeah. Sorry, Jackie. I didn't know there was anybody else waiting, and yeah, I finished up. I'm literally about to start the next one, and the next reading is going to be for the mutable signs. So I'm very sorry for anybody that still wanted a reading for this one here today. I will be back. I'll be back tomorrow. If you want another reading from any of the readings that I did today in the here and now, just know that if you comment on it and I've got time, I can pop on if enough of you want it, even if one of you want it. Like, as long as somebody's getting a benefit, I don't mind. And so there is my weekly... Oh, damn. That's the collective clock. That's the one that I'll be doing later. And then I don't know what I did with my other one, but yeah. I'm a goose here, I'm a clown, and I have oily skin, so everything will slick off of me, and anything that sticks onto me gets bitten out, spat out, and rejected. I'm a bee. All right. So I feel like I need to go. I feel like I should post that post that I want to post, but I'm still looking for it and it's stressing me out. So I'm going to go. Here is the link for it. Goodness gracious, this is difficult to do when you're stressed about doing things quickly. Enchanted, I hope that what the? There you go. All right. So literally, I think it's set for like soon, sometime. I think it's set for sometime soon. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Literally, I'll be right back. Shirley, did I miss anything from anyone? Did I say hello to everyone? I hope I said hello to everyone. So hello to everyone. If I did miss you, I don't mean to be rude, but I just want to get to the next one. I'm trying a new format all the time, so I'm not intending to be rude. You can leave a like to let me know it resonated. Leave a comment if you're wanting to come back online and do a thing like this, because everybody within your zodiac will get a benefit. And then yeah, if not, I will see you on the mutable reading. So Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. See you there. Brilliant. Okay, gonna end this now. All right. Ciao.